It's just a selfie of my face. I was fully clothed, and I was just sticking my tongue out. Like, wow, I have a really long tongue. It's too bad I don't know how to use it.
This tell-all is ridiculous.
Awesome!
We left off in my last Steven and Alina video with the couple getting engaged, and during Steven's annoying proposal song, we read some of the allegations recently made against him.
I wanna see you shine. I want you in my life. And we lose our chance. It's probably the greatest achievement of my life to propose to Alina.
Multiple female fans have come forward accusing Steven of asking them for inappropriate photos. So are those real tears, Steven? Are they?
Will you marry me?
At this point in the show, I fully believed that Steven was attempting to make Alina a sister wife. And I think Alina was fine with it because she's using Steven for fame. But really, I had some hope that Alina would change her mind and not marry the idiot. Well, I was wrong. They get their paperwork together and decide to quickly get married.
I always dreamed that I'm gonna have a lot of friends and family on my wedding. But I'm still excited that I'm going to marry Steven.
Well, I'm not.
None of our friends or family will even be at the wedding. So I have some surprises that I want to get ready for her.
Steven rounds up some of the neighborhood cats to attend the wedding. And in front of the cat guests and parents on Zoom, they're officially married.
I think a lot of people think we're crazy, but we're crazy in love, so maybe they're right.
To clarify, we thought that Alina was crazy for marrying you, Steven, because you are a cheater. Not sure how you can be crazy in love and a cheater at the same time. Anyways, well, we made it to the tell-all, and from the preview aired, we know that Steven has not changed his ways.
And you can cover it this way.
Also, I swear the more lying he does, the longer his hair gets.
It's full of secrets.
Wait right in here.
Since we've been married, Alina and I relationship has been a lot better than I was expecting married life to be.
He says they still have trust issues, and yes, he's still just as much of a dumbass.
Don't tell King I said this. I think he looks a little bit older in person than he does on the TV.
You leave that beautiful man alone.
Can you see me, baby?
I can see you.
Alina couldn't be at the tell-all in person, but honestly, she should be happy about that.
Evelyn, I think this is the most modest I've ever seen you dressed.
Oh my god.
It's not, no, it's just a fact.
Who thinks that Evelyn got a creepy text from Steven after the show? Me.
Steven and Alina, what were you thinking as you were watching some of the events that played out in your relationship?
Steven says he's the worst person in the room, and Alina nods in agreement. At this point, he's up there with Big Ed as the worst person ever on this show.
Nothing really changed, so...
Nothing really changed?
It's revealed that more has happened since Steven and Alina got married.
Steven, have you been talking to other women?
He admits that, yes, he's been talking to other women again. They had a fight, and Steven quickly went back to his old ways.
9 girls were sending me inappropriate messages and images of, like, you know, their boobs and naked pictures.
Jenny and Sumit have to be so relieved that another couple looks worse than they do this season.
Foolishly started sending pictures of myself and things like that.
So what kind of pictures were you sending, Steven?
It's just a selfie of my face. I was fully clothed, and I was just sticking my tongue out. Like, wow, I have a really long tongue. It's too bad I don't know how to use it.
Seriously, what the f?
Those girls, they sent me all the screenshots and I've seen everything.
So what is Steven's lame excuse for all of this?
I have a lot of sexual energy, so like there's a lot of repression going on within myself.
Oh, Muffin, it's so hard being you.
It'd be easier if we were able to find a way where I wouldn't have to repress these urges and these feelings as much.
I had a theory midway through the season that Steven wanted Alina to be a sister wife. Although the LDS Church does not support polygamy, I really thought he was about to suggest that.
For some reason, I really want to have a threesome, and
Oh, God.
My God, this is going way too much too.
I'm going to take a wild guess here that Mormons don't support threesomes. He says he told Alina this from the beginning, which makes no sense. How did that conversation go? Hey Alina, let's stay virgins. You'll get baptized as a Mormon, then we'll get married and have a three-way. Oh, and I will continue to talk to other girls and cheat on you even though you stayed pure for me. What the actual fuck?
We saw Stephen trying to show Alina the Book of Mormon and just talking about church and how to do right.
Yes.
But he's been doing the complete opposite.
Corey also chimes in saying he grew up in the LDS church. He says he has a problem with Stephen saying he's an acting member of the church when he's not following the rules. And if you're Mormon out there, answer me this. Can he be kicked out or something? I feel like he's making you guys look worse than South Park did.
Dum 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 dum.
Nelson Mandela was asked if he was a saint. And he said, I'm only a saint if you consider a saint a sinner who keeps on trying.
He just quoted Nelson Mandela and he's talking about threesomes.
Stephen, being part of the LDS faith does entail certain responsibilities, and you're not living up to the standards. That's just that.
And just when you think Stephen can't get any worse, they bring on his ex-girlfriend.
Just 2 days before Stephen left to meet up with Alina in Turkey to marry her, he chose to meet up with his ex-girlfriend, Vanessa.
In a never-before-seen clip, Stephen meets up with her to talk about relationship advice.
I think something that was really hard for me was commitment, and I don't want to repeat my same mistakes.
Meeting up with him made her uncomfortable because he messaged her saying she looked good on Instagram and he asked her to meet alone.
Stephen, I'm not your teacher on your path to manhood, and I would prefer it if this would be the last time we speak.
Vanessa has come to the tell-all to meet and talk to Alina. Sean wants to know why they broke up, and I think we already know the answer.
He confessed to me that while he was in Russia, he had sex with 3 girls.
Vanessa brings up the fact that he's trying to get Alina to do things she doesn't like when she's sacrificed so much and is so young.
Like, I know a divorce is so difficult and you've made these vows to him, but I don't think he's going to change. If anything, I would say he's gotten worse.
Boo, you suck.
I appreciate you being so respectful to me and care about my feelings. I can't, just walk away.
Alina still has hope that he loves her enough to change. And this brings me back to my theory that she's using this situation for fame. Seriously, why else would she put up with this any longer? It makes 0 sense. My guess is that they are already signed up to be on Happily Ever After or another spin-off.
Stephen with a V wants to remind you to subscribe to this channel. If you don't, he will appear in your room tonight and read you Mormon scripture.
Scootily poop.
Alina, I want you to know that it's not a bad thing to leave him. You're not giving up. This is not what you agreed to when you moved to Turkey.
Vanessa makes really good points about Stephen not being who he said he would be. But Alina has already made up her mind.
I just already decided that I'm gonna give another chance, and that's gonna be the last time.
Thank you, baby.
I really have a feeling that we will see Stephen's dumb face again on a spin-off.
And I just feel terrible for Alina that this man is making her think that these things, the way he wants to behave with her is normal and that she should accept it. I really, really hope she's willing to walk away at some point in the future.
Oh, Vanessa, we all do. When the tell-all ends, Kenny catches Stephen on the way out.
I know you love your wife and you don't want to hurt her. So that's when you got to just cut the out. You can do it.
Thanks, Kenny.
Can he do it, though? Getting married didn't stop him. What do you think? Stephen says he feels humiliated that he had to share so much. Absolutely nobody made him share that much.
I think it's a good humiliation, though. I think it would bring about that contrite spirit that's needed to make real change. See ya, nice meeting you guys in person.
I don't think he's changed at all. And if Alina's really in it for the fame, this is not the right kind of fame. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!